Hi guys, I'm T. Brown. I'm Coordinator of Veteran Services here at Kutztown University. Welcome to our video session on how to use your military education benefits while attending KU. This session will be a quick overview of the benefits process. But don't worry, we have more detailed information on our website, www.kutztown.edu/veterans. We have tutorials that will go over eligibility. It will discuss application processes for our most commonly used benefits. It will also have a tutorial on how to submit your official military transcript so that it could be evaluated for possible academic credit. In addition, we have info guides. In particular, we have one that will go over the step-by-step process to apply for your Veterans Affairs or your VA GI Bill benefits. And those will be very helpful to you. If you have questions after that, don't worry. Give us a call. Our contact information is on our website as well. We have our phone number as well as our email listed. We got your back. We're going to help you through this. Don't worry. You might be confused. You might be a little nervous. We will work with you step by step along the way. Okay? So how we're going to structure the format of this session is through FAQs, frequently asked questions. These are questions that most parents and students that will be using benefits ask us during Accepted Student Day as well as orientation. So you're going to see me going back and forth between my notes, the screen, as well as possibly my laptop. It just depends. I want to make sure that I'm giving you the correct information and that I'm using correct terminology. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. First question, can you help me to understand the benefits that I'm eligible for? The answer is yes, we can definitely help you to do that. There's a series of questions that we would have to ask you to determine what benefits you might be eligible for. Definitely, we would have to know your branch of service. We would have to know the status that you are serving in your branch of service. Are you retired or separated? Are you active? Are you reserve? Are you guard? Right? We're also going to ask or look up your status at KU. Will you be attending KU as a part-time student, as a full-time student? All of that will factor into what benefits you're eligible for and also the dollar amount of your payment once it's determined that you're eligible. Second question, will my military benefits pay for my college education costs? Your military education benefits will pay for or could pay for some of your college education costs. Some benefits, you only receive a stipend. That stipend could be just enough to pay for gas money, pay for groceries, maybe pay for a book, right? And some benefits are a little bit more robust, like the post 9/11 GI Bill benefit, which is Chapter 33. That benefit pays up to 100% of your tuition and fees at a state rate. It pays up to $1,000 book stipend, and it pays up to 100% of housing for the zip code of your school at a predetermined, within a predetermined military rate category. And as I mentioned earlier, we have videos on our website that will break that down for you, right? So you have a range. You have a stipend that can come once a month while you're in school, all the way to this more robust that would really assist you to pay a lot of your college education costs. So it also goes back to what you're eligible for. Let's go to question number 3. How are my military benefits applied to my tuition bill for the semester that I'm going to be starting at KU? So that's a piggyback off of question number 2. And pretty much what the parent and our student is asking is, okay, so if I'm eligible for benefits, how is that going to apply to my bill? So at the end of July, usually that's when the bills are sent out with a due date of sometime in early August. And on your bill, there's going to be several line items depending on your status at KU. Are you a commuting student, or are you a student that's living on campus? So let's just use the example of you're a full-time student, you have at least 12, you're taking at least 12 academic credits, and you're living on campus. So on your bill, you're going to have your tuition, and we're only talking about a semester here. We're not talking about a full year, just that semester. So let's just say it's the fall semester. You're going to have tuition, you're going to have fees, you're going to have your housing costs, and you're going to have your meal costs. Your fees are associated fees for services that each student uses while they're at the university. So it could be technology fee, it could be student activities fees. We have a listing of those on our website, which is www.kutztown.edu. That's our main website, and you click on the affordability tab, and it will break down all of these fees for you and the current cost. So your housing and your meal plan, that can vary as well, because we have several options. So it really depends on which option you've chosen, which will determine what the cost is. So after they total all of those line items, that's going to be your bill due, that's due early August. Right? Your military education benefit, depending on what you're eligible for and depending on how it gets sent, does it get sent to the student or does it get sent to the school? That education benefit can be used as a source, as a resource for you to help to pay down your balance due. But 9 times out of 10, you're still going to have an additional remaining balance that has to be paid. It could be paid through FAFSA, loans, scholarships, grants. If you invested into the TAP program, you can use that. It could be out of pocket. It could be through payment plan. So there's several sources of funding that you can use to help pay your bill down. And military education funding is one of those sources. Let's go to our last question. What do I have to do to use my benefits at KU? That's a really good question. It can be a complicated question, but I'm going to break it down into 3 simple steps and then ask you to go to our website to watch our video that explains the application process in more detail. So the 3 steps are: you want to apply for your benefit. That's step 1. Step 2, you want to complete your KU Veteran Services Enrollment Certification Form. And then step 3 is you want to submit your certificate or confirmation of eligibility to our school certifying official. So those are the 3 steps that you have to do. Of course, there are several steps within, there's sub-steps within those steps, but those are the 3 steps pretty much. So 1, you have to apply for your benefit. Some benefits have deadlines. If you don't meet the deadline, then you won't get that benefit for that upcoming semester or maybe even the academic year. Some benefits don't have a deadline, but you have to apply like 7 to 8 weeks before the start of the semester, right? 2, there's a form that KU has that tells us that you're planning to use benefits. So that form is the enrollment certification form. That form has to be submitted every single semester that you want to use benefits. That way we can release the benefits to you if you're eligible for them. And 3, after you apply for any of your military benefits, and there are many out there, if you're eligible, the organization will send you a confirmation of eligibility. It could be a certificate of eligibility, it could be an authorization form. whatever form that they use to say that yes, you're eligible for this benefit and you're going to receive it, we need a copy of that form, right? So that is pretty much it. That is a quick overview of using military education benefits at KU. If you have any additional questions, please do not hesitate to give us a call. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.